Yes, please come Tarun.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Take your seat. Okay. Please introduce yourself.
Sir, I am Tarun Aggarwal. I born and brought up in New Delhi, and I have completed my graduation in BTech in 2015. After that, I have a total work experience of 7 years. I worked in ECS as IT analyst, and currently I am working in income tax department as income tax assistant.
Already working somewhere? You did not mention here.
Sir, actually the DAF requires job location before 30th January 2020.
Okay. So you are working as a?
Income tax assistant.
What is your job exactly?
Sir, my job is to prepare, currently I am into non-assessment department. So my job is to maintain reports of different principal CCITs of different regions, and I have to prepare different various government schemes about how the surplus is coming, or what are our targets, are we achieving it, what are the grievances we are handling on e-Nirvan portal and CP Grams portal. So we have to take care of all of these.
What is your opinion about faceless evolution?
So faceless evolution is a breakthrough in income tax department. It really digitalized our department very well, and I have seen this change by myself, and I can say that it is a very good step to curb the corruption.
Okay, my other panelists will ask questions and I will ask in the last.
Hello, Tarun.
Yes.
Similar to this faceless assessment, what are the provisions in the EPFO?
Okay. Sir, here we have we have Shram portal, and one Nirbhad scheme is there, where all the grievances can be handled there. It's a 24/7 WhatsApp helpline.
Okay.
So, and moreover, EPFO is also going to digitalize its everything very soon. Like for example, Umang app, earlier EPFO beneficiaries have to give manual certificates of their marriages, and they have to take loans, and they have to give manual documents for those also. But now it is all digitalized. Now you don't need to submit any manual documents. Moreover, EPFO also did a very good task in UN number, universal account number. Like if someone switches company from one to other, then he doesn't need to do any task other than the same number will be continued for whole life now.
Okay. So, do you know the hierarchy in EPFO?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Sir, first is assistant, and then enforcement officer, and then assistant commissioner, then regional provident fund commissioner, then regional provident fund commissioner 2, and then commissioner at central level.
Okay. So, what is this Priyas scheme?
Sorry, sir, I don't have
Priyas
any.
initiative, we can say.
In EPFO?
Yes.
Sorry, sir, I am not aware about
Okay.
it. I'll look into it.
Okay. What do you think about the Social Security Code?
Sir, I think Social Security Code is a very good initiative of government, and it earlier our unorganized workers were not covered by any major schemes, and their number is quite substantial, 40 crores around. And in this scheme, government is trying to bring an inclusive form of government by providing social security to them also.
Okay. Currently, what are the schemes for unorganized sector for social security?
First of all is Shram portal, and where all the unorganized workers have to register, and they will get the benefit of different schemes whichever government will like to initiate. Moreover, they will get insurance also, and for unorganized one other scheme is Atal Pension Yojana, and third is Indira Gandhi National Pension Scheme. that is also for unorganized.
Okay. So, given a choice, what would you choose for a lifetime career, EO or AO, and why?
Sir, I think both profiles are very good and have a different task to do, and I think one need not to segregate it, because in both of the profiles the work is coordinated. Means EO can't work without AO knowledge, and AO can't work without EO knowledge also. So we have to learn each and everything and be ready for every job.
Okay. So what will be your first choice for the state or location?
So there is no choice at all, because I worked in different states also. So I am quite comfortable in any state.
Okay.
And even I like to explore different cultures and other people also.
Okay. So do you know about Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Protsahan Yojana?
Yes, sir.
Tell me something.
Sir, it is a scheme which government launched during COVID times to increase the employability and to reduce the unemployment. Here, in this scheme, government is providing 12% EPF contribution from employer's side if any new candidate is being hired by them. And it is not for old employees, it is for new employees. And if the workers are more than 1,000, then government will provide for employers only, and if the number of workers is less than 1,000, then government will provide for both.
Okay. And what is this Atmanirbhar Bharat Rozgar Yojana?
Atmanirbhar Bharat Rozgar Yojana. So I think it is same. I don't know. So sorry, sir.
It's
Hello, Tarun.
Yes, sir.
You work out in gym.
Yes, sir.
Won't you agree that open air workout is much better than working out in a gym, so to say?
So I think both have their pros and cons, and both are equally good. One needs to decide the priorities and on the basic of availability.
So what is your priority when it comes to workout? What do you want to achieve out of a workout?
So I want to achieve a minimum threshold of fitness from this workout. My goal is not to achieve a body of Arnold but I stay healthy and I can work more efficiently.
Then do you agree that in that sense, running in an open ground or a park, doing minimal aerobic and strength training exercises in open air, they'll be better suited for you than going to a gym?
Yes, sir. It is also equivalent to gym for me, but I'm living as I born and brought up in New Delhi, so here the open spaces is very less, and if it is there, it is already so crowded.
Okay. So you were extracurricular activities president in your college.
Yes, sir.
Which college have you studied from?
Sir, I studied from Ambedkar Institute of Advanced Communication Technologies and Research. It is a government college under IP University, Delhi.
Okay. So what extracurricular activities did you use to perform in your college?
Sir, being a president of my college, I along with my team members used to organize college fest, sports meet, alumni meet, farewell of our seniors. Apart from this, we used to contact with different companies for placement drives and for summer internships.
Okay, so your basic job was to coordinate and manage the events.
Apart from that, sir, we have to organize different seminars, educational seminars.
So what do you think are the skills that you could learn from there will be of immense help in the profile of accounts officer or enforcement officer?
So I think it was a very good experience which helped me in boosting my leadership skills, and moreover the profile is of public nature, president. So here in being a AO, I have to coordinate with different people, listen to their problems which I had done earlier, and I have to coordinate with juniors and my senior staffs.
Coordination is one part, what else?
Coordination first, and then quick at decision making, be sympathetic to other person in
Very
listening to others.
Okay, so Tarun, you are an engineer in electronic
And
and communication.
Yes.
Okay. Suggest some technological solutions for Delhi traffic, because you must also have been at the receiving end of it more often than
Yes,
not.
sir.
So tell some technological solutions which are viable as well.
Yes, sir. Sir, we can start an automated system for at the red light, like we have in foreign, where the traffic light is controlled by artificial intelligence. It depends. It is not monotonous, like after 30 seconds it will close, after 30 seconds it will stop. It will depend on the traffic. If it is more, then it gives more time. If it is less, then it gives less time. Moreover, we can
Do you think
attach.
such a software is available currently with the government or the administrators?
Right now, it is not available, sir. And if it is available, it is not affordable to implement this project at a mass level.
So you worked in TCS.
Yes, sir.
Can TCS or a similar organization in India make such softwares?
Yes, definitely. It is not a big deal.
Okay.
I think it can be achieved by
TCS itself.
TCS itself. Yes, sir. TCS is a
Okay.
very reputed company.
Very good. So, what was the PF arrangement in TCS like? I mean, where did your contribution to PF go?
Sir, in TCS, we have a TCS PF trust. It's a separate trust. So our contribution goes to that only.
Okay. So, on a similar lines, do you know what are exempted establishments?
Yes, sir. But right now, I don't know the names of exemption establishments.
So, don't need to tell the names. Just tell the concept itself.
Sir, it's depend on the government discretion that to which industry government wants that those industries need not pay EPF to their employees. Didn't deduct the EPF of their employees.
So, was TCS an exempted establishment?
No, sir.
So, you have been business associate of different institutes.
Yes, sir.
What was your role in that?
So being a business associate, it is both like it was an earning opportunity for me and an opportunity to build leadership skills also. I have to coordinate with different colleges and I have to organize their seminars and webinars in their colleges. I have to aware students about their different initiatives and the programs which they are conducting. Basically summer internships program.
Okay, so what are the main challenges in that role that you experienced?
So the main challenge is to convince people, to pursue people that the selected program is definitely beneficial for them and how the one company is better than the other company.
Okay, so you are income tax assistant currently.
Yes, sir.
So you joined this job as through SSC.
Yes, sir.
So you must be aware SSC recruits inspectors as well.
Yes, sir.
And this post is also of an inspector. Enforcement officers are designated as inspectors.
Yes, sir.
So how come one inspector is being deputed or selected by SSC, other one by through the UPSC exam?
Sir, that depends on the government that to which organization it is assigning the delegating the powers to recruit aspirants.
So do you think EPFO is more important than income tax department, that the government has assigned this duty to EPFO in case of EPFO?
I don't think so, sir, that it is more important because each and every department plays a very
So then
crucial
what
role.
is the key reason according to you for EPFO recruiting its inspectors through UPSC?
So I don't know the exact reason, but SSC is very loaded and
It does not have time, so it has
No, sir.
subletted to UPSC.
No, sir. Sorry, sir. I was saying that this exam requires a different skill sets which
Okay.
are not needed in SSC CGL exam.
Okay.
So if anybody gives SSC CGL exam, then it's a bit different level of exam.
So those were my questions, Tarun. Now,
Thank you, sir.
So, Tarun, you mentioned that you have lived in different states. Can you tell me which states?
Sir, my first fall training happened in Kerala. I lived there for 2.5 months.
Your training, you mean TCS?
TCS training, yes, sir.
Which city of Kerala?
Thiruvananthapuram. And then I switched my job to Pune. And there I remained for 2.5 years.
Okay.
And then I transferred to Delhi. And I have been there. I have been to different states. Means I like to traveling. I like traveling. So I visited so many places.
Alright. So, talking about first Thiruvananthapuram.
Yes, sir.
Tell me some of the important cultural sites that are present in and around Thiruvananthapuram.
So we have one Ponmudi,
Okay.
and
What is it famous for?
so Ponmudi is famous for it's a hill station,
Okay.
and there some cultural events organized by the locals for
What
the
locals?
by the local people there. Like we have a few festivals organized there, and cultural sites. I don't know more cultural sites about, but we have in our company different cultural programs happen at times. So we used to enjoy those only.
Can you tell me some then cultural centers around in and around Pune? You lived in Pune for 2.5 years.
Yes, sir.
Any heritage buildings, heritage structures, or some sites?
So I didn't get an opportunity to visit those places, but
You have you heard about Shaniwar Wada?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You've been there?
I've been there.
Can you tell me some architectural features of Shaniwar Wada?
So I must say it is a very beautiful place, and to reach there we have to trek a lot, and it
You
was.
have to trek a lot for Shaniwar Wada. Are you confusing it with something else?
Yes, sir. I think I am confusing it with fort.
Which fort?
Um,
Okay, alright, no problem. So, let's talk about something else. You are an electronics and communication engineer.
yes, sir.
Can you tell me how does a mobile phone work? Once I make a call, how does it get routed? Let's say I'm talking to my friend in United States of America.
So first of all, when we call someone, our signal got transferred to BTS, local BTS.
What is BTS?
BTS is a base transceiver system,
Okay.
and then the local BTS transfer our signal to junction point,
Okay.
where
So let's say I'm calling from here to US, as I said. So where would be this BTS located, and where would be this junction most probably?
so BTS must be located locally, and
How locally, like within 5 kilometers?
yes, sir, within
Is
5
the
to 10.
tower is like a BTS?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then where does it
And
go?
then the signal exchange to central point of Delhi,
That you call a junction.
junction point.
So how does it data goes from this point to that point, from tower to junction?
In forms of waves, in forms of electronic signals,
Okay. Using the same towers.
electromagnetic waves. Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is a tower at the junction also.
Yes, sir.
So it receives from all other towers.
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right. Then what happens?
But I am not sure about it, sir. And
Okay, no problem. What happens after?
after that, we have different junctions of different states. Then the coordination take place at state level. And if somebody call to Karnataka, suppose.
No, I'm calling to US always.
Okay. Sir, I think I'm not sure about it, but I think the junctions as provided by different states, those junctions must be provided by different countries also, with the help
So how
of
will it
electron.
go? Let's say there is a junction in New York City. So how does it go from Delhi to New York?
So I think it will take place with the help of satellite.
Satellite?
Yes, sir. So I'm not sure about it. I'm sorry. I'll look into it.
Can you tell me what is 5G technology?
So 5G technology is an updated version of 4G, and it's
What
fifth
are-
generation.
What are the improvements over 4G?
The speed is quite enhanced, and it has the capability to tie up with IoT, and it increases our digitalization. Like we can
Using
connect.
4G we can't connect our IoT devices,
No, sir.
and using 5G we can.
That's what I heard, sir. I may be wrong, but I think 5G encourages IoT devices.
So Okay. Now tell me, how does this speed increase happens? What changed? You said the speed increased
Yes, sir.
from 4G to 5G.
Yes, sir.
How did it? You are engineer.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think by speed can be increased by increasing the bandwidth and by frequency modulation, but I'm not able to recall it correctly.
Okay. So in TCS, what all do you work on?
Sir, in TCS, being an IT analyst, I have to coordinate and maintain the deployment. I have
Which
to.
technologies you work on?
Okay, so I worked on web services, and
Okay.
our tool was Oracle Source Suite. So our task is to automate the system.
So Oracle, what is it known for? What kind of software does Oracle primarily make?
So Oracle different software for integrating different platforms of web services. So, and
What is the main business?
of Oracle, it's software development.
For it's very generic term. Everybody is software development. TCS, every company is.
Sir, it helps in building different tools, different softwares for integrating web portals. Means website designing.
Okay. All right. This is from us.
Okay. Okay, Tarun, you are a engineer.
Yes.
Why you want to join this journalist job like EPFO and all that? You are doing very well in your own. You have a lot of experience also, and what is the attractive part of the job?
Sir, I always wanted a job where, along with my growth, I can contribute in the nation building also. And EPFO is a very reputed department, and from my current state, and it is also better for a very good career progression also.
Nation building, how it contributes in nation building?
Sir, like EPFO helped in during the COVID times a lot. EPFO employees work 200 days continuously to release all the EPF payments to the beneficiaries at an urgent basis. So that helped a lot of beneficiaries. I even heard few stories that people have to travel 2-3 times just to release a sum of 100 rupees. People were in so much need during COVID times that they even ready to travel for even 100 rupees.
Mhm.
So EPFO helped a lot during that time.
Okay. 5 trillion economy by 2024-25.
Yes.
This is our target.
Yes, sir.
But Indian International Monetary Fund has other view that it is not possible by this time, and it can be achieved by 2029-30. What is your take about it?
Sir, I think IMF data can be taken with a pinch of salt because all the government initiatives are not known by IMF, because some of the initiatives are confidential and government may be planning to release them. Moreover, it depends on the implementation and enforcement of different programs, that what will be the output. And I am quite positive that government will do much better than what other international bodies are trying to project.
So, in your opinion, it is achievable?
It is achievable, sir, and if the policies work according to the government, and if it is able to enforce those policies in a better manner.
What is the latest figure of India's manufacturing sector released yesterday?
I am not aware about it.
It is
I'm
better
sorry,
than May, or worse than May? June figure?
No, sir, I don't know, sir. I am sorry.
Okay, check it.
Yes, sir, I'll definitely look into it.
We are losing, in manufacturing sector.
Yes, sir.
In comparison to May, we are downgraded.
Okay.
So that shows that it is very difficult to boost the economy in the manufacturing sector.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, doubling of income of farmers.
Yes.
Again,
Yes, sir.
what is your take? It will be achievable, or it is just a myth?
So I don't think that it is a myth, because government is really working hard to increase the farmers' income.
Government is working hard by cancelling the acts and all these things.
No sir, it's not
Yeah.
like that, and government is really working to provide subsidies for fertilizers like DAP, ammonia, fertilizers, and government has initiated to eradicate livestock diseases like foot and mouth diseases, brucellosis, by providing them vaccinations to all the cattle and calves. And government is initiating, KVIC is initiating beekeeping mission, so that farmers are not dependent only on agriculture. Moreover, different training programs are being conducted in villages to train the women of agricultural farmers, so that their income can be increased up to a standard level. And different insurance schemes are also working very well for different crops like Kharif season crops and Rabi season.
What do you understand by minor forest produce?
So minor forest produce are the produces which are produced in forest in ample amount, like tendu leaves, bamboo, and other neem leaves and other things. And minor forest produce is very important for tribals for their livelihood opportunities. And many tribals are dependent on minor forest produce itself.
Okay. What is the government of India's forest policy?
Forest policy, as in sir, I am not able to understand the question.
What is government of India's forest policy? Do you understand policy?
Yes sir, but in what context I am not able to get.
We want to achieve some percentage of forest in India.
Oh yes sir.
There
Yes,
is a
sir.
policy.
Yes, sir.
33%.
33%.
That is the policy. What else you want? As a
Okay.
matter of policy. What do you understand by policy as a defined policy? Define a policy. What is a policy itself?
Policy
How it is
means-
different from an act or law?
Okay. So an act and law is a constitutional or a statutory provision which government has to do and with specified deadlines. And in policy, government has a vision for future updates. So government tries to achieve those targets.
Okay, that was the question. What is the government of India's forest policy?
Okay.
What is the agricultural policy? What
Yes,
is
sir.
agroforestry policy? These are the policy you just yourself told
Yes,
that
sir.
this is part of a vision that we try to achieve.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted whether you know about it or not. What is the other policy part? I mean, one I just told you that 33% achieved.
Yes,
You
sir.
want to achieve.
Yes,
What is
sir.
the other part of it, which is very important?
Yes, sir. To stop the desertification of land, to restore.
You are guessing anyway. What are the important forest laws that govern the forest in India? One or two act I want from your side.
So, Forest FRA Act 2006, Forest Rights Act, and Environment Protection Act, and Wildlife Protection Act 1972, and Air Pollution Control Act, Water Pollution Control Act.
Okay. What are the 5 important places near Delhi one must see?
So first of all, I would recommend to visit 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. First one is Humayun, second is Red Fort, and third is Humayun, Red Fort, and Qutub Minar. And other is my favorite is Akshardham, and fifth will be Horse Khas.
Okay. My last question is, who is more powerful, LG or CM in Delhi?
So according to the central government current rule, the government, Delhi government means LG. But we can't have a subjective overview over this, that who is the more important, because each and every department plays its role, and our Indian constitution is based on the separation of power and on the checks and balances. So each and every local government and central government both are important for maintaining separation of power.
Okay. Okay, Tarun, your